Should I play leagues? Rick, honestly, it looks fun, bro. It looks hella fun. Dickass, are you playing leagues as well? Bro, the new leagues now with the Echo Crystal items and Echo bosses makes it sound a lot more enjoyable. Like, we can go to... So they started here on November 11th for reveal tier 1 relics, right? What's Echo boss? It's... Let me see, wait. Echo bosses and rewards. So basically, for each region, they've got an Echo version. I think some of the janitors in the game have figured out, like, the level of the bosses. But they're basically like harder, stronger versions of one particular boss in each region. So in Desert, the KQ will have an Echo version. Cerberus will have an Echo version. Grotesque Guardians, KBD, Smoke Devil, DKs, Hunlift. Apparently with Hunlift, Miami, you can go straight into the boss. So you don't have to do any prep, nothing. You just go straight into boss. And they give you like a set inventory, I think. Something like that. Hespori is going to have its own as well. And then Soul Herodic. Apparently... Soul Herodic is going to be Grandmaster level. So the only thing that sounds super fun is trying to do Soul at GM level. Like, what kind of mechanics are they going to give it? What kind of boss damage? Like, all of this stuff sounds so fun for it. I'm really curious to find out what they're going to do here. League's plan, or is that what you're doing? League's plan for now. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm trying to figure it out. I want to know what you guys' plans are as well. I don't know what it is, but the boys are playing and no one can explain to me what the goal of leagues is. Rek, the goal of leagues, there is no goal. You just play to have fun until your account gets reset. Bro, okay, leagues is a play on DMM. So, okay, if I like, I'll break it. This is how I understand it. If I break it down, DMM happened, a PK game mode. People like to play because there was XP multipliers when they started adding like the relics, not relics, but like the sigils and stuff like that. People enjoyed them for PVM. But a lot of people hate PKing, as you know. Most people who play the RuneScape like PVMing. They like doing these kind of challenges, but they don't like the PK aspect, or they don't PK. So they decided to go from DMM, where it's mainly for PKing, to leagues, which is PVM. For the people that want to PVM, want to have these like boosts and bonuses that stuff happens on DMM without the risk of dying and losing your items. Which is why also when you're in leagues and you go Wildy route, if you die in Wildy, you don't lose your items. You can just pick them back up, if that makes sense. So leagues is basically a DMM without PvP. It's DMM without PvP and Iron Man. DMM without PvP and Iron Man. That's literally what leagues is. So the end goal is just to go to like really high levels in PVM and challenge yourself. That's it. Or for people that don't have that much time or aren't as sweaty, just to have fun and just like level up faster, do these other relics and stuff that you wouldn't usually be able to do in the main game. In my head, that's what leagues is. It's just that simple. Yeah, there can be a goal if you care about rewards. There can be a goal if you want to make a goal. Like, everyone can make their own goals. But the end goal is just that. Same as in DMM, the end goal is... There is no end goal because everything gets reset. Unless you're playing to swap, then your goal is X amount of GP swapped, if that makes sense. In all of these things, there's no real goal. But the same as RuneScape, really. Like, what's your goal? Grandmaster, what's after that? Collection log, what's after that? You feel me? Like, it's the same everywhere. So, like, it doesn't really, like, for me to say I have a bias against leagues, no, not really. It's the same for everything. Anything in RuneScape, there isn't really an end goal. You're just having fun, if that makes sense. Or you're just enjoying yourself. So, do you work with a team or is it solo? Rek, it's completely solo. You can raid with teams, but it's completely solo otherwise. Let me see if I missed anything while I was yappering away. Hope you've been bold. Oliver's on Doom Scorpion. Oh, actually, Sam. And you have 5 Doom, 5 mistakes, and you die. Does Soul drop T-Bow? No, it doesn't. Mammy, all of the... Okay, this is one of the updates. All of the raids drop all of the mega rares. So if you do tops, you'll get the typical top loot, but you also get a chance of getting a T-Bow and also a chance of getting a Shadow. Only those 2 extra items. You don't get every single item from every single raid. It's only the mega rares, but from every raid, you can get all of the mega rares. I plan to flame in chat. Eli, I'm assuming you're not playing, right? I mean, it can be a goal if you care about rewards, but honestly, just have fun. DMM is best in slots, so much fun. Leagues for the noobs, DMM for the janitors. Depends. There's a lot of janitors, Miami, that aren't good at PKing, because all they do is learn mechanics for PVM. And then they get a whole ass... This is what really bugs me about some PVMers that are like endgame. Quite a few of them have a lot of ego for just learning game mechanics. It's a slight pet peeve when people have so much ego just because they learn game mechanics more than someone else. The only relic in here is Raid's hairline. Raid. Paul sent me a guide online for leagues. Want me to send to you to use as a baseline? Potential, yeah. I can check that after stream. I'm gonna swap hella in leagues. Dude, leagues is so fire. No, sorry, DMM is so fire for money on 07. I'm not even gonna lie. Only reason I'm not picking Balamore now because the soul fight really isn't going to be fun, so not 10 combat build. That was my song back in 2019. At least too busy instead of playing leagues. Wait, why are you talking about having ego in PVM when your PvP rebuild series went from a week to 6 months? There's nothing to do with ego in that, Eli. Suck a fucking dick. You're trying. No. That's actually a bad joke from you, Eli. I'm not gonna lie. Like, usually I'm impressed. That's a bad joke from you. I expected so much better. There's no connection. No, there's no connection. What did ego mean when it was meant to take like 10 days and I fucked it and it took 6 months? Alright, anyway. So, going to the beginning, for any of you that don't know, with leagues, they've revealed the tier 1 relics as well as a lot of others. I want to get your opinions on these. So, the first one is Power Miner. The pickaxe works as a non-degradable variant of a crystal equivalent. You gain the benefits of failing to mine a rock, you get 50% chance to mine it again. Automatically sent to your bank. Rock won't deplete until you mine 4 ores. It doesn't stack with the mining gloves. You can also toggle collected ore, smelted and grant smithing XP, and the gems are crafted. Check it after stream? Yeah, I will, thank you. But I had 0 streams during DMM. I know. Bro, I was so sad, man. Shit happened IRL and I just couldn't. I was so sad. But yeah, guys, this is Power Miner. I don't know if you guys have seen these already. Lumberjack is basically the same as Power Miner, but for woodcutting, essentially. And the fire making additional here and fletching, if you do want to put them on. So both of these, like, when I initially saw the power mining one, I was thinking, okay, if you need money, you AFK mining, you get the bars insta, you'll get smithing XP, then you can just turn it into armor and alch the armor, for example, because I know there's an alching relic as well. Outside of money and potentially like cannonballs, I don't see this being super useful. I don't know where else this would be useful on. I missed the MM2, sad, was in Belgium, then work. Yeah, I remember Miami, you were hyped too. It was just unfortunate for both of us, man. I'm still so upset about that, by the way. I really wish I was able to play it, but listen, here's what it is. What do you guys think of mining the Lumberjack and then obviously the Animal Wrangler? This one seems very useful if you can be asked to do Hunter. So it's the Echo Harpoon, it will automatically 50% chance to succeed. Same as the Miner, except you cook the fish. The thing is, with food, I don't think food is going to be too useful. But the thing that's really useful is the Hunter Traps will never fail. Box Traps catch Chinchompers faster. Chinchompers doubled. Impling Jars no longer. The Impling Jar isn't that important unless you're doing potentially like maybe clues. Maybe? I don't know. But the Hunter part of this sounds good. Next DMM, I'm hella potting PKing only. Bro, Miami, I'm not even going to fucking lie, same. I'm just going to send that 24/7. If I die, it is what it is. I'll try and like AFK other accounts as well on the side for other brackets. For example, like the pure... Bro, the pure bracket was so fire because people didn't care. They just died, re-geared. You die for like 500k, you re-gear. You swap it like a mil and you're done. You're ready again to PK. All you need is a Gmaul. The only thing it's 24/7 is the fridge, brother, right? I got you, brother. Pissed me off, but I got you. Guys, what do we think about these 3 relics? Like, what are you guys thinking to pick? In terms of AFK ability and money, I think the mining is the best. But if you want chins, which I think will only be useful early on, or maybe if you're going for like 200 more range, then I would go the Harpoon. I don't see too much. Which one will make your webcam turn off? Shut your ass up, Eli. Probably the food one, because I can get hella food for free. And it will auto cook for free. No burning, nothing. Wasted no money. I'm so undecided between these though. Mining's one of the most annoying skills to do, but I'm not planning to max. So I don't really care about that. Power mining will literally just be for money. In my head. The woodcutting I don't really care about. The harp will be for hunter traps. To again, like high range, very fast. But then it's like, where would you chin? I'm trying to think of that, depending on the regions. There's no real good spaces to chin in Fremi unless you go to the those crabs, the lobsters or whatever. Like near DKs. Or anywhere in a dungeon, actually. In terms of Valamore, I don't think there's a good place to chin either. Send the food one, you fucking won't. I might, that's the thing. Mr. Jaffa? Bold 7. Jaffa, are you playing leagues? Are you planning on playing leagues? Also, I'm going to catch them more while. Your neck already looks like a good place with all those chins already there. Eli, bro, let me focus, man. Guys, what are we thinking? Why is no one talking? I'm just like overthinking myself right now. Oh, I'm trying to think. What do I do? I think the Echo Harpoon is what I'll go for. Because I'm not planning to play for a huge amount of time. And in a later game, I won't need money because there'll be money coming in from all of the bosses, right? Rate 8, my pet hedgehog. Bro, there's a reason why my my itsy bitty is fire. You feel me? Why everyone's like, oh, Ali, stop, rate, stop, it hurts. You feel me? Come on. It's because of the spikes, because I'm actually like digging into the skin. It's fine. I don't care anymore. It is what it is. I'd rather eat a hedgehog, a fully grown adult one. Jaffa, you're not playing then? You'll have some fun. I'll probably play out the main, not the hardcore. But then the thing is, it's going to be so much time off the hardcore though. Because you're crushing them now. We're the perfect puzzle because of my belly. Fuck's sake. Yeah, going back to this then. Power miner, I feel is good for money. Is there anything I'm missing for the power miner? Because what else would you use mining and smithing for, really? Quest requirements, maybe, but there's nothing that has like really high mining or smithing requirements, I don't think. So I'd probably just go harpoon, get a lot of chins early, but then the chins is going to be so contested, I forgot about that. I feel like so many people are going to go animal wrangler. You're just going to have to fight people over chins. Unless you unlock an area fast, but it depends on what area you unlock. So I think for sure, I don't care about the lumberjack one. Because you can always just AFK woodcutting. The fletching is like, not bad, but I guess it depends on what attack style I go on. It's between the mining and the hunter one. The golden god. Enhance the power of your alchemy spells. Items give more gold, have a chance to not be... Yeah, this is the alcon I was talking about as well, guys. Jaffa, you're not excited to send another 800 for B-Ring? Take the minor one and get a P. Diddy name. Bruh, you're trying to get me cancelled on, like... No, it's fine, it's fine. I need to keep myself calm, keep myself composed. Same colours. Laser focused, laser focused. Okay. Is this the only relic for... So they only showed one relic here, the Golden God. So high and low alchemy spells, no rune cost or rune equivalent. Items give 50% more gold, have a 65% chance not to be consumed. So as well as getting more money, you have a over 50-50 for it to not be consumed. So you almost... Well, when cast on a stack of items, the spell will automatically be recast over time until the stack is depleted or moved. So okay, on this, does anyone know? If I'm running or clicking, I'm assuming it interrupts the spell, right? But then on the same note, if I AFK somewhere, will it not be interrupted? Because at that point, I'm technically not moving around. I'd assume it would still be recast even if you're running around, which could be useful. And benefits to prayer. 20k coins can be offered at prayer altar in exchange for prayer XP, equivalent to using a dragon bone. This respects altar XP modifiers. Normal altars have no modifiers. All items purchased from some select shop. Wait, normal altars have no modifiers. Oh, okay. From some select shops can be noted, provided the item can be noted at all. There will be a new button on select shops which toggles this effect. Bold father, I have a question. Eli, talk to me, brother. What's the question? Dare I fucking ask? What's the question, bro? I don't want to sort it out. This sounds like a cool relic, but I wonder what you'd have to choose this over. I'm assuming like in the last, like maybe the last day, they'll tell you everything. This sounds interesting though. This is the Echo Boss rules that sound quite cool, to be honest. So my initial thought was, I want to do Soul. I want to unlock Valamore just for the Soul fight. Because it sounds fun, but stressful. And if it's Grandmaster level, and it's going to be the hardest of all of the bosses, it sounds like something I just want to get done. Like, just to try. The Sunlight Spear, stack every attack up to a maximum of 20. 7 Sunlight Spikes, every NPC within 3 tiles of the player. Damage is increased by 3% per prayer bonus. The thing with the 3x3, where would you really use that? Like, in what situation should you be fighting like multiple bosses in multi? Or multiple NPCs in multi, unless you're bursting or chinning. That would, like, the spear doesn't sound as good as it could be. But I guess it makes sense based on how Soul fights. The braces, all healing received is increased by 100%. Additive with other modifiers. 8 melee strength as well. OSRS, Barrow's gloves. So this is what? 8 melee strength, 4 range strength. Barrow's gloves are 12 melee strength. No range strength. Fuck Valamore. You reckon, Nuki? Appalachian, what are you thinking to go? Hard mode top maiden crabs? Yeah, bro, and you just get... Wait, is it typeless damage, Farah? Wait, if it's typeless damage, that could be fire. It would make sense to be typeless, right? Spend my days in the jellyfish fields, trying to fish you off my mind.
Leagues High P.
Mr. Nuki, Bold 7, thank you so much for the primer, man. 3 months, 1 month in a row, Nuki. I appreciate it, brother. What are you thinking to go, Nuki? Sam's rate, quick explain Vespula to me and Doc. With Vespula, there is... So, if you stand on the right tile, which is different depending on how the room layout is, but it's basically one next to one of the grubs near it. Basically, you have to run 4 tiles to attack. If you stand on that right tile and you attack and you have Heart Prey on, the max it hits is like an 8 or a 9. So as long as you're over, I think in 8 or something like that, as long as you're over that amount of hit points, you run to the boss, you proc your heart spray, and you run back. You do one hit, run back to the tile. That tile is a safe tile, and the boss won't hit you, and it also won't melee hit you. Because it won't melee hit you, its max is only an 8 or a 9. If it melee hits you, because you delay or you stand on a wrong tile, then you'll take extra damage, like a 12 or a 13 or a 15, and then you could die if you're low HP. But otherwise, you just heart spray, stand on that tile, run the 4 tiles, and you insta attack because it drags you to attack, and then you run back to that tile, and that tile is a safe tile. And then you reset, drink a prayer pot if you need, put your heart spray back on, hit the portal, come back. You don't need to heal the grubs. The only time you need to heal the grubs is if your DPS is very lacking, the grub's about to spawn, and the portal isn't dead yet, if that makes sense. Your prayer will reset to 0 if you don't have a pray enhance and you don't have prayer, because you're heart praying. The reason you heart pray is that you don't have to use food, you don't have to brew down, and you always have the max amount of DPS to kill the portal. Let you know how we got on? Yeah, let me know. Jeff, a nice B-ring spoon. I have no idea. Def going desert? What? Desert for Toa, Nuki? Echo Soldier sounds AIDS. Yeah, it sounds AIDS, but so fucking... Bro, it's a GM level. Is that not a challenge that you want to try? I'm so excited just to see how it is, man. How much does that cost you? I still have tears in my eyes, fuck's sake. Were you teaching the gym girls about Vespula? Because you were surely teaching Okay. You know, I don't want to talk about it, man. They had never come back to the gym after that incident. Those girls, I swear, I've not seen them in the last like 10 days. I haven't been at all 10 days, to be fair. So maybe they knew I wasn't there and they went. I don't know. But it was rough. It's a challenge I do not want to try, indeed. Respect. So you're thinking desert and nothing else. I actually don't want to go desert. I can't be asked to do Toa. The rewards aren't bad though. Okay. The soul I really want to try. The braces special effect sounds nice. Sunlight Spear also sounds decent, especially if this is typeless damage. And if I'm gonna go Mauritania for the if I'm going Mauritania for Tob, it's defo could be worth, but it's gonna be painful to get. If we're thinking Korant Hespori, Nature's Reprisal can use all 3 combat styles similar to the Salamander. Magic base hit is magic. So I heard, I don't know if this is true or not, but I heard that this Nature's Reprisal, it's like a long range melee range and mage weapon. And apparently melee wise, it's almost as strong as like a Fang. Was it? It's 5 tick. Let me see. Someone said it was similar to a Fang. The Fang strength bonus is plus 103. The Espori's Nature's Reprisal is 103 strength. So it's literally the same as a Fang. I don't know if it's... I'd assume it's stab, yeah. So it's literally just a Fang, but just slightly less stab accuracy. And obviously it doesn't have the Fang effect. Range is 92. Mage strength is 12%. 5 in brackets 4. I don't know exactly what that means. Range is 7. Honestly, this isn't a bad shout. If you want like a really strong early game weapon, well, I don't know how bad Hespori will be, to be honest, but if we're going off the current Hespori and just how much they'll buff it, even just 2 times, it could still be classed as like a mid game item. And then with all the buffs and stuff you have, I think it could be viable to get. But that sounds strong as fuck, to be honest. Do you need any ammo for it? I'm assuming not, right? Probably not. It's a challenge I don't want to try. Gradually will watch others. Also, the rewards from it seem shit. What, from the soul? Yeah, it doesn't sound that amazing, to be honest. It's 113 attack tick rate is 5, 113, 125 stab, 175 slash. So the slash is same as the Fang. It's better stab and just a bit higher melee strength. But it is 5 tick. I'm unsure, to be honest. I'm unsure about this. It looks fun to use. But also, I'm assuming it's a 2-hander. So you have the shield and this. 70 defense stats are kind of nice though. I think Scythe is probably going to be better anyways. So they said that regardless, the mega rares will still be top tier and they'll still be the best. But these are like close alternatives or something like that for some of these items. Or like they're slightly worse, if that makes sense. But the thing is, if you're on leagues, why would you go for the classic, especially when they're adding stuff like this? It makes no sense to play leagues and just go for the classic Scythe, T-Bow, Shadow. Like that, you could do that on regular game, if that makes sense. And you have the same amount of fun. Well, no, sorry. I take it back. You have more fun, but at the same time, it doesn't seem as enjoyable. Like, I'd want to try some of these items. The Thundercup Ash, yeah, that sounds good. Fuck's sake. Thundercup Ash is woody, right? If I'm not wrong. This sounds really good. The Crystal Blessing. Crystal armor bonuses from accuracy and damage apply to all melee weapons while equipped. Like, that sounds fire, no? The 15%... people said it was like 15% extra damage. So I don't know what that would like compare to. Would that compare to bandos or some shit? Because this is an easy way to get the crystal armor, is very easy to get, but then you have to actually get the crystal blessing. So I don't know how hard the hunt lift will be, but I can't imagine it'll be too bad. Maybe like 8 tornadoes at the end instead of 4, for example, like everything doubled, even less space to run around. I don't know how it would be. And maybe there's no set pattern, it just changes constantly, but there will eventually be a set pattern when people do it enough times. The Dag King sounds fire though. Amulet of Monarchs, plus 15 mage strength, plus 15 range, 30 defenses, 10 prayer, and 10% magic damage. Again, the Emperor's Ring, 10 prayer. The Dag Kings combined with the Soul Heredit thing for the prayer stack could be fire. Like, this could be a really strong prayer build. Because the Soul in general also drops those prayer robes, right? But in general, the Ring and the Amulet are just best in slot, if I'm not mistaken. Smoke Devil is a Devil's element. Elemental attacks that exploit the NPC's weakness will treat the weakness as twice the amulet. Provides unlimited elemental runes when equipped. Have you guys taken a look at this? I feel like this doesn't sound worth at all. This kind of seems troll, unless you're killing specific things. Oh, Nuki, this is what you were talking about, right? The Thunder Kopesh and the Thousand Dragon Ward. Thunder Kopesh attacks twice. If either attack is successful, an additional lightning bolt is summoned, rolling up to 100%. Wait, attacks twice. If either attack is successful, an additional lightning bolt is summoned, rolling up to 100% of original attacks max hit. So as well as hitting twice, if one of those attack hit, oh, that's a special attack. Never mind. So basically hits 3 times, is what it's saying. Special effect deals full damage to the Corporal Beast, 20% chance to trigger AoE lightning bolt under target, hitting anything in a 3x3 radius. Is that a 3x3 radius of the boss's true tile or middle tile or what? Yeah, it seems hella fun, to be honest. Rolls with 50% original attack and max hit. And a Thousand Dragon Ward grants immunity to status effects including Poison, Venom, Dragon Fire, Icy Breath, Mortmire, Decay, Disease. To be honest as well, if you do Wildy, you insta unlock Revs, right? Revs is like insane money. And there's no one PKing because I mean, people PK, but you don't lose anything. So you just constantly be making money at Revs. But it's going to be so packed, I can imagine it already. People are going to get so fucking... There's hella people are going to PK each other and just like be ragging 24/7. I don't know if that's how it was last time, but that's how it sounds to me. Because this sounds really good. And it's a slash weapon. 110 slash accuracy, 100 melee strength, 4 tick. And the shield is plus 12 melee strength. What's the difference between that and an Avernic? Plus 8, so it's better than an Avernic by 4 strength. Really want to know why you fat. The Wilderness sounds more enticing now, actually. But then I got to do Corp to get like a... I mean, what do I need from Corp really? Ellie's not too useful. Arcane could be useful. But for what? And then Spectral is kind of useless too. Yeah, fuck Corp. That's what I'm thinking. So Corp's not really worth. So you're literally doing Wildy for the KBD. And you probably do Corp for some points and that's it. Yeah, it might be some fun thing to do endgame, I guess. I mean, I say fun with a pinch of salt. Mauritania Grotesque Guardians. I've never done Grotesque before. So it could be a way to learn it. But you get the gloves of the Damned. Count as wearing an Amulet of the Damned. Disables the effect of all Barrows set effects and Amulet of Damned. Wait. Doubles the effect of all Barrows set effects and Amulet of the Damned additions. Honestly, that could be kind of fire with Verax. Darox, I don't think really has much change to it. Torax, you'll be tankier. Arims, you have a higher accuracy, but I think your base damage is still the same, and damage multiplier percentage is still the same. Carols, I'm assuming will still hit twice, but more regularly hit twice, which could be kind of fire. But then also you have to get this. Just the legs, man. 47 KC, Avernic kill, and legs so far. Honestly, KCR, not bad. You're doing what, 3 or 4 mans? I need to teach Duke Tob at some point as well. Probably tomorrow or the day after if he's free. Desert KQ. I'm not doing KQ, so I don't even care about that. Bro, after doing that on the hardcore, I don't want to have to do it on fucking leagues. Like, fuck this boss. The run there is so annoying. Unless after you do 1 KC, they give you the crystal thingy, and you don't have to do the run anymore, then I'm fine. Otherwise, I'm not running that far again. Asgardia Cerberus. Hits the target with every Godsword effect, the Dog Sword. Armadillo increased damage plus 37.5%, accuracy 100%, banner stat reduction based on damage dealt. Freeze targets for 20 seconds, restore hit points and prayer based on damage dealt. Mark target for sacrifice. 6 tick, 132 melee strength, 1v2 slash. is the sound of Ray walking down the stairs. Doesn't even want a running game, fuck's sakes. I got like a hair in my mouth for some reason. This sounds fun, but like, I'm assuming it's the 91 Slayer requirement, right? Which sounds really painful, to be honest. But it's a strong ass weapon. Dude, if you're like last second in trouble, this will help a lot. Bro, fuck that leagues. Barrow, you're not playing? Don't slack on main game. Yeah, I'm still doing this. I'll probably play on the main. The thing is, right, as a streamer, there's going to be hella people playing leagues. And everyone's going to be hyped on it. For me to just not play it, feels like such a waste as well. Dog Sword sounds good. Fuck, just off this, what would I want to do? I want to do soul because it'd be the hardest, is what people are saying. This doesn't sound bad, but if I already have a melee. But the thing is, I can't, if I go soul and then also KBD, that's also kind of troll because it's the same weapon slot. It's like, well, okay, what do I use then? I think I'm confirmed soul because I want to try that. Bro's picking the food one for sure though. I'm hella watching people who don't play it. Fair. Just off these, what would I want to do? I'd want to do Huntliff. But I think that's just comfort. But if I do Soul, Huntliff, and Fremi, then I don't have any raids. I feel like Tops will be fun. So I'd need to do Mauritania. Then we do Mauritania, DKs, and Wildy, but then I won't have Soul. Leagues is 8 weeks long, so with your stream rate, you could fit 3-4 streams into... pissing me off. The Grimoires. Oh, I need to figure this out. I don't know where I'd go. This is the problem. I'd want to do Tob, so Mauritania would be open. But it's just what are the other two that I would go for? I feel like if I go Mauritania, bro, after looking at Wildy, the Wildy's looking so nice now. No, I go Mauritania Varlamore because I want to try Soul. So then what would my third one be? If I go Mauritania Varlamore, I guess maybe Fremies. Because this shit just looks too OP not to use. If you go Mauritania, I'm flaming you as a bold Swarmletics. I mean, my head fucking looks like a Swarmletics anyway. In the fucking bin, bro. Do you know what? Eli, I'm eventually going to get a fucking hair transplant. I have hair. But every time I stream, I always think, maybe it's a fucking scam. Like, maybe I'm lying. Maybe they see why I don't. Because, you know, if someone tells you something long enough, you believe it, right? So it could be the case of, like, you're telling me this so much, I'm going to think I'm bold. Or the opposite, that my whole life, people have told me I have hair. And all of a sudden I'm streaming, people are saying I'm bold. And it's like, maybe I'm actually not. Yeah, I got an ad. I see. Okay. Suck my dick. I'm tanning this dumbass out. I can't, bro. I feel bad. Okay. The Grimoire, upon choosing this relic, you will receive the Arcane Grimoire. This item can be used to freely swap between spell books. The Grimoire acts as a Book of the Dead. So it's a Book of the Dead, freely swap between spell books. So mid-fight, that could be kind of nice. When you select this relic, you will unlock access to all prayers and spells, regardless of area. So all prayers. So literally, if I get this Grimoire, I instantly get Rigor Augury. And Piety, I'm assuming. What's the boost on these, actually? Range attack by 20%, damage by 23, defense by 25. 25. And Piety increases defense by 25, strength by 23, and attack by 20. And if I didn't have these, I'm assuming we won't have Chivalry either. So it's 15 to 25. No, 15 to 23. 15 to 20... Basically 23 as well. This sounds interesting, actually. But, like, what would you choose this over? Like, what would the choice be? Combo item droppers. Oh, this is what I was talking about before, chat. So when you go to, for example, let's see, where is it? Gross's Guardian. If you go to TOB, you get an instant Avernic. Instead of, like, the Avernic kill, you get a T-Bow and you get a Shadow. In the same way, for, like, other things, rather than getting a particular item. For example, where is... For example, here, if you go to Taramwin, if you go Zora, you get a Serp Helm and Onyx, a Blowpipe Piece, or instantly get the Toxic Trident. What are these other items, for example? Asgarnia, instantly get the range. I think that's the range ring. Dagon of Kings, instantly get the Mage Ring. I don't know where the other one is. Here, I think. The fuck? Whisperer? Vardorvis here. Oh, fuck. So the other thing with Fortis Colosseum area, you get the Moons of Peril, but you also get the Vardorvis items. The Altar Ring will be fire, especially if you're doing Tobs. But then if I have... What's the Altar Ring bonus? Vardorvis could pick. Potential. So what? Plus 12. So the Fremi Ring has a plus 3 over it. If I do go Mauritania, I think I also get access to Blood Shards, which will also be fucking packed as shit. Oh no, we get Araxor. Hold on. So the Altar Ring, OSRS... What's the Araxor amulet called? Amulet Rancor. There is. Plus 12 as well. Okay, so it's minus 3 on both. If that's the case, then I could probably dodge the entirety of... Like, if I'm doing Tobs, I'll be meleeing anyway. So I can avoid all of the DKs, all of this. Because I'll be doing Mauritania and Varlamore anyway. So I could go Mauritania, Soul Heredit, and then... Ooh, so this will be a melee weapon and a shield slot. Grotesque Guardian, you get gloves. But I get gloves from Fortis Colosseum anyway. So where else would I go? I could just do Gauntlet then. For sure. If I don't, I could do the Hespori one. But I have to do Chambers for other items, which is kind of long too. So I can't be able to doing Chambers or Toa. So the Desert, and that one goes out the window. Wait, say Mauritania again? I say Mauritania. I don't know why. Mauritania? I could go Wildy after then, just for a little bit of fun. Voidwaker could be nice too. Corby's kind of useless. Scorpio Chaos Alley Fanatic Archaeologist. But then again, if I have a melee weapon, it's not too useful. The alternative, I guess, could then be to do Asgarnia. I get Cerberus for the special attack whip. I can get Armadillo Bandos. I get Nex as well. ACB into ZCB. But ZCB for top, not really useful. So it would literally just be Torva is what I'd be going for there. You said it right. It's pronounced Mauritania. That's what I'm saying, bro. 3 inches. Mr. 3 inches. Bold 7, brother. Are you playing leagues? I'm trying to figure out what to do, to be honest. But I'm at an impasse right now. Because I want to do Soul. Because it's a Grandmaster. It sounds like a really good challenge. I'm not amazing at the game in terms of PVM, but it sounds like something that'd be really fun. I also want to do Mauritania because I want to do Tobs. I don't want to have no raids on my picks. I'm just a PKer, but I secretly love watching PVM. Don't tell the boys. Oh shit. I mean, I used to be a PKer, and now because I enjoyed PVM, now I'm just a PVMer. I'm so washed, bro. It's bad. It's bad. I need to get back into it slowly but surely. But yeah, okay. So I think I'm confirmed on Valamor because I think there'll be a lot of points early on too. Valamor and Mauritania. My third pick is still unsure. Woody could be good because there'll be a lot of money from revs. Same, it's Mauritania, no? Mauritania. Fuck, wrong one. My bad. 3 inches, I fucked you up. I'm just gaslighting the fuck out of you. I see, okay. Suck a dick. All DT2 bosses will drop all parts of the Soul Reaper axe in order. All raids will offer the chance to obtain Twisted Bow, Tomb of Shadow Scythe, Dragon Pickaxe as obtained via Volcanic Mine, chance to do Dragon Hasta rather than Broken Dragon Hasta. Tormented Synapses have had its inspect option adjusted and will now allow you to instantly convert it to an Emberlight, Scorching Bow, or Purging Staff. Dude, I forgot about that because you get Mistlin and you get these two like right early, right? Mistlin and Karamja. So you get all of Abyssal Sire, Scurrius, TDs, Fighter, Obor, which is useless. Fire Caves and Inferno could be nice. The TDs would be good to do as well. That could be a really big upgrade. I don't know about for Vadorvis. The bow is really good, so that could offset needing the gauntlet. Okay, so here's the alternative, right? Here's what I'm thinking. So if I do Fortis Colosseum, so we do Valamor, and we do Grotesque Guardians, apart from Nightmare, there's not that much like armory that will give me bonuses, right? So the alternative would be to do Asgarnia for Cerberus, go for Nex as well, but to go to a league just to do God Wars Dungeon, but I guess in the same sense people can say to go to leagues to do fucking CG is the same issue. But the way I'm thinking it, CG you get a mage, melee and range item plus the gear, and if you can kill the Echo you get that. You basically have like what, bandos, if not more. You back to streaming? Yeah, Trig, we are. Why do you need money? So we can eat. Okay, so we did it but scuffed. So many doses for prayer. Yeah, it's kind of rough. You get it done, but like you use a lot of prayer doses. That's why Sam's usually people go for they get the prayer enhance, so they don't have to stress too much, and they can just let the prayer enhance give their prayer back. That way they don't use any doses or anything. Trigger, you gonna play leagues? Mauritania, Varnamore, and then Tyranwan maybe. Gonna be live tomorrow? Yeah, I should be. I could cheese it as well. If I go Barrows, I get full Guthans, for example. Torags even. It'd have to be a slash weapon. Or I could just camp Gauntlet, but I don't want to camp Gauntlet either. I'm so stuck, guys. There's like... Okay, my current like preemptive decision before I look at all the rest changes is Valamor, Mauritania, and either Tyranwan or Asgarnia. I don't mind God Wars as much because I did it a bit on a hardcore now, but Prop's not going to be super busy with work the next couple of months, fair. You can play a bit here and there, but even then it doesn't really feel too fun. I guess the one problem with leagues as well is, or any temporary game mode, people start feeling like they're behind. It's not as relevant on leagues, but on DMM obviously people were feeling they were behind, then they stopped playing, blah blah blah. Hi, I'm Bray. I read out questions but don't answer them. I answered, didn't I? Whoever did it right then, I got prayer enhanced, but it didn't regen much. Yeah, so Sams, once you get your prayer proc, you go to the safe tile and you wait for your one prayer. Then you basically have to flick your prayer as you run to attack, and it procs your prayer that you're flicking as you go back to 0. Or the alternative, you wait longer, but then if you wait longer, you'll take too long and one of the grubs might spawn and then it'll reset the health of the portal. But bro, be live in 8 days. No, absolutely not. Okay. Even a limited run she wants to run everywhere. So there's a Fairy's Flight. Fairy Mushroom allows you to teleport to any Fairy Ring, Spirit Tree, or Tool Leprechaun. Also completes Tree Gnome Village quest. Ignores Wilderness teleport restrictions. So you can teleport anywhere, even in level 50 world with Fairy's Flight. Cannot be used to teleport to an area you haven't unlocked. So this is specifically Fairy Ring, Spirit Tree, or Tool Leprechaun. Banker's Briefcase. Teleport to any deposit box, bank, or bank chest. So this is basically like very fast banking. It's what this one can give. Ignores Wilderness teleport restrictions. Can't be used to teleport to an area you haven't unlocked yet. Ah yes, the leprechauns. Banker's Note. Oh, is that later on as well? Yeah, Total Recon Best Banker's Note. Clue Compass. Allow you to teleport to any stash unit and follow the bard. Its ability to teleport you to your current clue step if you have one. Ignores Wilderness Teleports. So this is good if for people that want to like go for hella points, I feel like. Because there's obviously a lot of good teleport spots for clues anyway that are close to banks and stuff. So this isn't a bad choice in general, even if you're not going for clues. This just sounds very like relaxed if you want to bank fast, go back. Like let's say you have bank heist and then total recall. You finish your task, save it, back like banker's briefcase back to a bank there, instant total recall, and you're back. How is he supposed to upkeep his 5 chins if he can't buy limited loot? Fuck's sake. Right now, I'm leaning towards banker's briefcase just because it's close to a bank. That being said, that's only if I'm being sweaty that I'd need to be like literally 1 tick from a bank. Assuming it teleports you right to a bank box or a depot box. Or if it teleports you like outside it, then it's different. If it teleports you outside it, it's not as useful. Alright, total recall versus banker's note. Okay, I go by, Mr. Treek. Thank you for coming through, bro. I appreciate it. Enjoy the rest of your evening, brother. Bro's got more chins than Jay Leno's family. Thanks. Okay. Alright, we got total recall versus bankers now. I want to see how they nerf this, to be honest. Total recall. Crystal of Echoes. This item can be used to store any single coordinate alongside your hit points. Wait. Store any single coordinate alongside your hit points, prayer, and special attack energy, and teleport back to it at a later date, restoring your stats to what they were. Crystal of Echoes cannot store coordinates whilst inside an instance. There are various other locations that this item won't store coordinates in, including quest areas, certain minigames, etc. What's the delay on total recall? Have they mentioned that? Because I don't see it here. Because that could be very OP. Killing a regular boss, you set your HP to like 121, for example. Prayer as high as it could be, special attack energy to 100, obviously, and then you just kill, bank, teleport back. You have everything. It's basically like using the pool in your house, but like in a 1 tick. TLDR. Recall great for PVM apart from instance, no delay. Banker's Note great for skilling like rune crafting or crafting on the move. Let me see. So Banker's Note is the same basically. Apart from I guess you don't have unlimited money. I don't know items anyway, get all manually using items on Banker's Note, unlock them all. It's also good to use Banker's Note if you're learning, I guess, right? But then it makes PVM in general harder to do. If that's the case, then I go total recall. Because I don't want to play leagues to skill. Like I don't care to get rank 1 total level or some shit, or like rank 199 rune crafting, rank 1 whatever. Treek peed in my restoration pool. I mean, listen, that's how you get it red. Think about it. Think about it. Yeah, Banker's Note hasn't changed. Last year it was trade off with fire. Oh, trade off with fire cell. Okay. Yeah, I think I'll probably go total recall. I don't care for like skilling. Okay, what's overgrown? We know what you're thinking. What if farming was truly a 0-time skill? Well, let's introduce you to League's V spin-off of a farming relic. Overgrown. Store seeds in your vault and forget about them as your personal leprechauns harvest. Wait, chat. Store seeds in your vault and forget about them as your personal leprechaun harvests and replant seeds for you. This item can be used to access the seed vault from anywhere in the world. You gain the following benefits to farming. Crops never die. When planting a seed, it has 75% chance to not be consumed. When the seed fully grows, if your seed vault has another seed of the same type, it will harvest the patch for you, then replant the seed. That's what I'm saying, bro. What the fuck? I am rank 1 on day 1. I can see it, right? Bro, I'll literally log in. 2 hours in, I'll just stop, take a video, use the whole fucking 2-hour VOD, make a 10-minute video, it's sorted. Done. And then like I'll put solo mission 2nd and like some other people 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, like the classic rank 1 people, you feel me? And I'll just be like, I beat the old rank 1, blah, 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 blah. This sounds fire though. Like, the one other thing I hate is that because you're iron, you have to be careful about your brews and stuff like that. But I guess also, depending on how you play, you may not need brews or anything else. This is a nice addition though. I kind of like that. Trade off with Grimoire. Oh. I see. The Grimoire one. How do you know that, Sams? The only thing you beat is diabetes, and that was a chance. Bro had a coin flip. Heads or sugar? I mean, heads or tails? Fuck's sake. How can Grimoire use freely swap between power? Dude, so you lack less DPS and less versatility as a trade-off to having infinite. But okay, wait. If we think about this, you would eventually get 99 prayer, but then you only get 5 spellbook changes. But realistically, I mean, it could help with speed shit. For example, like if you want to speed chambers, but I'm not speeding chambers. Depending on what my relics, I'll only really need Venge and Thralls. I could also just spellbook swap if that's the case. But then can I access Lunars? No. But then can I access Thralls? No. Because I won't be doing... Oh shit, wait. So there is a hella DPS reduction. Because if I'm not choosing Zaya, I won't get Book of the Dead. Therefore, I won't get Thralls. Or... the spec regen. Stream schedule on day 1 of leagues. 9 PM stream. 8:50 PM no stream. If you go Dodgy Dealer and Pickpocket Master Farmers, passive effects are sped up like farming. Dodgy Dealer. I know it from the wiki, but I did a number crunch on the DPS calc. Max it is +5 with T-bow and Carols, but also it's only a 1.4 tick bonus. Thralls with a 1 tick T-bow. Why though? What's the 1 tick T-bow? Oh, is that on the combat masteries? Zia Varlaval Mori sounds like a vibe. I never did any research and probably won't play. Bro, solo is hella. It's just this. This is all solo is doing right now. I can see this bold ass dumbass's head for just going, yeah. And he's just waiting for me to respond. 2 tick range +6 relic. Let me see. So I think that was the next part actually, is this. Speed combat masteries point to unlock powerful self-focus abilities. Earn combat mastery points by completing the assigned task. How many points do you get total? Oh. I'd have to a total of 10 combat mastery points. Never mind, I take it back. Each ability, maybe I should read before I ask questions. Each ability requires the previous tier of that style to be unlocked. Unlock a passive buff as you reach each tier for the first time. These passive buffs apply to all styles by completing the following tasks. So defeat a giant, defeat 10 monsters with a combat level 100+, defeat Scurrius by yourself, defeat a monster with a Slayer level requirement of 55, defeat Jad in the fight caves, defeat Zuck, reach a combat level of 100, defeat an Echo boss, defeat 2 unique Echo bosses, defeat 3 unique Echo bosses, defeat Zuck. So not in any order. The Giant's quick, 100 monsters with combat level 100 is quick, Scurrius is quick, Slayer requirement of 55+ is quick, Jad is very quick, combat level 100 is a bit of AFKing. Echo boss, you probably have an Echo boss done before the 100 combat. Maybe, depending on where you choose, I guess. 2 unique Echo bosses. The passive tier is 90% chance to save weapon charges, ammunition, and runes used for spells. That's very OP. Actually, that's very nice. That makes Terran sound a bit better. Healing from all sources increased by 20%. Accuracy with all styles is increased by 100%. Damage taken is reduced. Damage taken is reduced by 15%. Prayer points gain from all sources increased by 25. Attacks with all styles. Oh, there's only up to 6 tiers. Okay. Attacks with all styles now have 60% prayer penetration. So for example, in Akka, you can still shadow it. You hit a little bit less, but if you go level 6 here, you should be good. So I'd probably go melee if I'm going top, right? Melee hits have a 25% chance to roll damage twice and take the highest result. So basically they make every melee damage a fang hit. 10% chance to generate an echo hit, additional melee hit, 50% max hit, respective accuracy, PVM only. Melee attack rate is set to 80% rounding down. So if it's 5 tick, it'll be 4 tick. If it's 4 tick, it'll be 3 tick, I guess. Trust that would be crazy. You got moons and chambers. 6k death runes, by the way. Wait, moons and chambers? Bro, I don't want to do chambers, man. Like, chambers is already such a long kind of boring because you have to prep. Even if you don't prep, it's still kind of, I don't know, there's something so fun about top. I don't know how to explain it solo. Top is just enjoyable. 4 over 2 is 3. Okay, but no, bro, attack rate is set to 80% rounding down. So if it's a 4 tick, each tick is 25%. So you go 75%. And if it takes 80%, it rounds down. So it'll round down to 75%. So that means it'll be a 3 tick, not a 4 tick. It wouldn't be 2 tick because it's 80% rounding down. Your weakest point is chambers. But it's boring. That's why solo. Fuck chambers, man. I'd rather, if I'm gonna learn it, I'll just learn it on regular game, man. If I'm doing leagues, I'm gonna do it for fun. I'm not gonna do it to fucking learn some content. Fuck that shit. Ooh, Sam's, congrats. Doc as well, congrats. Boring, but can't even get the CAs. I will do it's, bro. If I can fix my crab room, that's all I need. I lost 3 minutes in a crab room. Do you know how embarrassed of myself I am that I have to tell you again, even though you saw it live? I lost 3 minutes of my CA to crab room. I can, bro, I don't need leagues to fix crab room. Let's be honest. Let's keep it a buck. I don't need leagues to fix crab room. There's other problems. I know, I'm hella chatting. Fuck's sake. Melee hits have a 5% chance to hit 40% of damage dealt. Oh, to heal 40% of damage dealt. Surely that goes crazy with Guffins and the gloves then. Melee attack rate is set to 50%, rounded down. Above 5 tick, rounded up below 4 tick. Wait, so if it's 3 tick here, it'll be 2 tick here if you go to tier 5. And they said you get 10. The tier 6 sounds so fire. Never miss with range. PVM. Guys, never miss with range. PVM only. To be fair, if you do this, then you don't need any defense reduction, right? And 60% penetration. 2 tick T-bow never missing, yeah. Bro, what the fuck? Barracks with 60% ignore. You can top on the main and you want to top in leagues. But okay, solo. So my alternative is, what the fuck do I do then? Because then I can chambers main game too. Yeah, I could be better, but I could chambers main game. I can tower main game. I can top main game. So do I just not do raids then and just focus on like other shit that's like difficult. But then I can do that in main game too. Like, I'm always stuck. If you plan to go Grimoire, like most melees are, you can just skip Zaya, honestly. Even mages don't need Zaya. You get more DPS out of Kandarin plus Grimoire. I'm still not going Kandarin. Mage though, that's disgusting. Oh, bro, I'm not going Kandarin. After the shit I've heard, you are the greatest. Bold7, welcome man. After the shit I've heard of Kandarin, where everyone memes on it, no, I can't. Dude, I can't be on stream as that individual to go Kandarin. I'll be there with 3 other fucking blockheads. And we'll be sat there just like chatting. Like, why the fuck is no one else here? Why is it so dead? This, that, and the other. I can't do that, man. Everyone's gonna fucking mold at me. As long as you have a different zone with a DT2 boss. So, what I'm thinking right now, greatest, is I want to do Valamore because I want to try Colosseum if it's going to be a GM. Like, it sounds fun and stressful and annoying. And that's what's really fun about RuneScape, is like having those challenges for me personally. I want to do Mauritania because Tob's the most fun raid for me. And I feel like if I don't have raids, it's kind of meh. But also, one thing to note, greatest and solo as well, because I don't think you know this. In Mauritania, the difference between the Mauritania raid and the Mauritania raid in comparison to the Chambers raid or the Toa raid, in Toa only one person can get a purple at any point, right, in a raid. That's why people will do solos, like high inverse solos. In Chambers, the points are boosted and scaled, so more than one person can get a loot. In Tob, apparently, so don't confirm this. Well, someone confirm this if you can. But apparently in Tob, if one person gets a purple, everyone in the team gets a purple. And it rolls just based off all the loot. So if one person gets a purple, everyone gets a purple. So although it's not guaranteed a purple every raid, when one person gets it, everyone gets it. That's what I heard, apparently solo. And if that's true, does that not sound OP solo? Talk to me. Does that not sound sick, bro? No one's going to be sad because everyone's going to be like, fuck it. We all get a purple. One tick blowpipe never miss is disgusting too. Oh yeah, shit, I forgot about that. But then I don't want to do KQ, you are the greatest. Dude, I did a bit of KQ on the hardcore, I hated it. Unless the echo version means you don't have to run around, then it's more doable. If Devil's Element was a cave, I'd go Kandarin, but the fact it takes same spot as Tome completely killed the zone for me, bro. Yeah, I know, it's so stupid. Bro, the whole thing of Kandarin, people were saying it's just a meme. Even in the previous leagues, I never played the previous leagues properly, but when I was like looking at this earlier, someone legit told me, they're like, bro, Kandarin is such a troll, do not, it's such a meme, don't go there. No one will look at you the same if you go Kandarin, so I'm just not going Kandarin. I mean, I would choose Mori too if I played leagues. Solo, you should play for a bit. You don't need to like be super sweaty. So range actually sounds like the best, to be honest. But then you get 10. So if I go range to 6, melee to 4. And honestly, this echo thing, it sounds good, but it doesn't sound amazing. I'm assuming with Scythe, it hitting 3 times, you basically have a 60% chance of your echo generating, like 20%, so you get 60% per swipe. And then each 60%, or each then echo hit, has a 20% chance to get another echo hit. Like that could be fire when it hits. But this never miss with range? God damn. Max hit with mage is increased by 1% for every 100 hit points remaining on target, up to 10%. And so for mage hit, if your target has less hit points than your max hit, you max it. So basically what this is, anything that has 1,000 hit points or above, you get a 10% buff. Once it hits 1,000 hit points or below, you don't have that same buff, the buff goes down. But if the mage hit has less hit points than your max hit, you max it. But then you have to go for a shadow. You roll above 90% of your max hit with mage, damage is increased by 50%. So does this stack with this? I'd assume so, right? So let's say if your max hit is, let's say 100, for example. So if you hit a 90, your magic damage increased by 50. So you'd hit a 90 plus 45, so 135. So does that mean if you hit 135 here, let's say you hit 100%. So let's say you hit 100, right? Increased by 50%, so you basically hit a 150. So you hit a 150 here. With the way this works, if the boss has 149 hit points, you hit a 150. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. But the thing is, everyone goes mage. I feel like mage gets a bit boring after a bit. But it also doesn't. Fuck, bro. You're the greatest. What are you planning to do for leagues? It's so like interesting and fun, but also not fun. So to bring 1 week away from leagues, here are some QOL details for you. Rock trees respawn biomes and main world NPCs will respawn faster than the main game, 3 times in most cases, and much higher in other cases, such as Runite Rocks. Everyone will now be able to purchase a max cape from the Sage and Lumbridge upon reaching total level. TDs will be accessible without needing to complete Wild Gothic Sleep, meaning the only requirement is requiring a Sapphire Lantern. Instances have been created for Cerberus, Seraginus, and the Thermonuclear Smoke Devil. We have also removed the timer when attempting to enter a Dag King's instance shortly after leaving. Clans can now toggle shared league related broadcasts including Rather than receiving a twisted both in Chambers of Xeric's Cypher return. What? You will instead receive a mega rare voucher which can be given to the sage for the weapon of your choice. Ah, okay. Zora is no longer immune to melee damage and has... Zora is no longer immune to melee damage and has no damage cap, meaning melee weapons that can reach are viable. Oh, that can reach. So it needs to be a halberd of some sort. Potion ingredients sourced during the Duke's fight would no longer be removed from your inventory when waking Duke. Pet cosmetic overrides are now carried over between leagues, including any you might have unlocked in Trailblazer Reloaded but not prior leagues. Okay. We're now less than a week out from leagues and things are getting spicy. Today we've got a whole tier of relics to show off with some familiar faces and some brand new items. Sage Greaves, or will you store them away in exchange for a new herb lore experience, or multi-NPC pickpocketing? What the fuck? Chat. I mean, I would choose Mori too if I played leagues. I got other goals. Barrage pickpocketing. Dude. Like, I was worried about money solo. Imagine the last league, I think there was a way to auto pickpocket. So it will just pickpocket itself until you fail. You feel me? Bruh. Let me see this. Friendly Forager. Providing benefits while your inventory is equipped. When you gather resources from woodcutting, fishing, mining, and hunting, the Forager's pouch will find and store a random grimy herb, limited to herbs your herb lore level plus 25 and clean, whilst also providing a small amount of token XP when one is found. The Forager pouch will only find herbs it has room to store, but will always attempt to give you a herb you can receive. Will work just like a herb stack and shares an inventory with it. That sounds kind of shit. You gain the following benefits to herb lore when crafting potions. Wait, never mind. Wait, the additional is where we go. Secondary ingredients have a 90% chance to not be consumed. This stacks additively with other sources. Created potions contain 4 doses instead of 3. Okay, this on first look, it seems good. But when you think about it, getting seconds isn't super, like, it's annoying at times, but it's not too bad. Because the herbs are also annoying to get. But I guess if you raid, like, Tobs and stuff, you'll be fine. I got 4kc Hunter pet and 15kc small KNO pet last league. Jeff, are you playing again this time? This doesn't, like, it doesn't stand out to me, the Friendly Forager. I'm not like, oh my god, this is fucking insane. Sage's Greaves. While equipped, Sage's Greaves will grant agility XP based on your agility level while you run. Completing an agility course grants 2 completion counts and 25% bonus XP. Marks of Grace will also spawn with 10k coins. Double quantity of pyramid tops, hallowed marks, and Brimhaven vouchers and crystal shards from agility. This doesn't stand out to me a huge amount. Depending on what the thieving looks like for money, this might not be that great. Might try to get a scythe and go PKing with it. Honestly, have some fun, Jaffa. Okay, the corner cutter, Sage's Greaves, it's not huge. The XP when you're running around is fire, because you'll hit 99 agility so quick. Marks of Grace spawning 10k, but the thing is, if you're running for agility XP, you don't need to do agility. Like, there's no need for you to do Marks of Grace after, if you're just going to wear this the entire league, if that makes sense. So this is kind of obsolete, unless you want money. But then you still have to do entire agility for it, and it's not really AFK. Unless this also works with termites, but they haven't specified termites anywhere, if you do choose Vardamore, if that makes sense. Barrage thieving doesn't give barrage XP, but the perm thieving master farmers makes the herb thing obsolete. Damn, I was expecting like barrage XP. You know what I'm saying? It's like you thieve 1, you gain like 5k XP per thieve or some shit. 2 ticks, I think some Ziggies and Wildy. No, I think some... Actually, yeah, you're right. Some of those don't work though in the Wildy. Okay, yeah, you're right. It's just the echo hits. Okay, the thieving is what could be good. Dodgy deals. Pickpocketing NPC will also pickpocket all NPCs of similar type in an 11 by 11 square, granting extra loot for each NPC pickpocketed. 100% success rate on all thieving checks. 100% success rate on all thieving checks. Please say it's AFK too. Please say it's AFK. Automatically pickpocket an NPC or store until you can no longer do so. Ah, chat, the money will be fire from this. I heard this song before. Is this the one that you said that I asked you for? Oh no, it's cold. Master Farmers for 5 minutes in a row and completely AFK would be nice, bro, for real. And if you do it, I won't have Zaya, but if you had Zaya 11 by 11, I don't know if maybe it doesn't. I'm trying to think. Let me see. If you're in Zaya and you go to where is it? Wait, where is it? Where's the farming guild? Oh, here. No, that's the woodcutting guild. Where's the farming guild? Oh, here, in the corner. Is this 11 by 11? That's what, 3 by 3. NPCs here. Maybe. I guess in some instances you'll get a double pickpocket if the thieving guy's here or here, and this one's down south. But I guess for the most part you wouldn't, right? Never mind. We're actually playing leagues. I'll be playing it for a bit, Awabia, to see how it is. Awabia, you're not playing? It looks kind of fun with the changes, but again, ultimately it's a temporary game mode. Items obtained from pickpocketing and noted. Okay, wait, listen, hear me out. If I go to Ranwin, I'll have unlimited shards. And if I think myself, right, I'm gonna stream, and then after I want to post videos. If I want to post videos, this thieving AFK thing could be the best thing for me. I'll instantly get hella money while I'm like editing. Maximum coin pouch increased by 3 times. Stores do not deplete when you steal from them. I think it could be worth, yeah. I don't know. Don't know yet. Oh wait, but I try it for a bit and see how you feel it. Ultimately, like, it's just a little bit of fun, right? It's the same as like regular RuneScape. You're gonna get bored doing regular RuneScape stuff. You'll get bored doing this. The difference here is like it's a temporary game. It won't come back again. You might as well play it for a bit because you won't get another chance for another X months. So I think it's worth playing. Whether you continue playing it is up to you as you play. Sorry for delayed response. My current mockup is Zaya Desert Fremi. I'm still undecided on Power Miner if I go Banker's Note, Animal Wrangler if I go Recall. Power Miner if you go Banker's Note. Doesn't it auto bank everything though for you? So you won't need to worry about Banker's Note for Power Miner. Animal Wrangler if you go Recall. Clue Compass for sure. Yeah, bro, I was saying the Clue Compass is actually underrated. Like, people don't understand it could be really good. That being said, if you don't want to do clues or anything like that, and you don't care about those particular areas, you just want to get to a bank as soon as possible, the Banker's Briefcase might not be too bad. But that'd be Banker's Briefcase with Recall. I doubt I'll be going Grimoire or Overgrown because I plan to be grabbing the Friendly Forager instead of Dodgy Deals. Really? I was unsure about Friendly Forager. That being said, if you go, what's it called that you were talking about? If you got Overgrown and Dodgy Deals, you're sorted on potions, on herbs anyway. But then if you do a lot of Rage, you'll get herbs anyway. So, Friendly Forager instead of Dodgy Deals. Going Mage 6, range 4 for my build. Let me see. Mage 6, range 4. 5th range hit, heal 5 hit points. Oh, and yeah, so you're the greatest. You talks about the drag or blowpipe, right? So that makes sense. Pickpocket, Master Farmers, and Drainer. Pickpocket all regards to... No, Jaffa, it's only of the same type. So NPCs of similar types in an 11 by 11 square. So I'm assuming it's like, if there's 2 Master Farmers and Drainer, which I believe there are, you pickpocket both at the same time. But Clue Compass can still take you to Castle Wars Bank or other banks with statue. That's what I'm thinking. Like, the Clue Compass is still underrated as fuck. I'm leaning towards Clue Compass solely because of that. Because there's a lot of like unknown teleports. But also that's assuming you unlock Castle Wars and stuff like that. But I think there's a lot more spots for Clue Compass than there are for the other 2. Also, for last league, there was that mushroom which took you to like farming patches anyway. So it would be a nice change of pace, rather than just like do the same shit all over again, if that makes sense. Like, I feel like with leagues, you gotta have fun and try new things. Like, if you keep doing the same thing over and over, yeah, you might be quicker, you might know exactly what you're doing, but is that fun, bro? Like, I don't know, man. I guess no plus Power Miner lets you get super fast rune crafting XP. AFK, you're mining, get pure essence, then use... Oh, I see. You were the greatest. Are you planning to max? Which combat style do you guys think is the weakest? I'm mostly thinking it's melee this time. The melee sounds fun. Like, this tier 6 sounds good, but only if you have a scythe. If you don't have a scythe, 20% is a 1 in 5. That's kind of... Never miss with range is way too OP, in my opinion, in comparison to the melee one. And if you have a scythe, this doesn't look bad. 60% to get this, and you can do up to 8 times. Potential. Yeah, the tier 6 range is just... Bro, you never miss with range. Unless the accuracy is still there, and if you're meant to hit a 0, you hit a 1. If that's the case, that's kind of shit in a way. But if that's not how it works, then that would be so fire. But I'm assuming it might work like that. So you can just never roll a 0. You can't hit a 1. Range tier 1 relic, minimum 30%. Oh, yeah. Bruh. So imagine you max like a 60 with a T-bow, for example. What's 30% of 60? At least 10. Well, no, at least 20. At least 22, like 2022, some shit like that. So you always hit at least a 22, if nothing else. And that's assuming a 60. Bearing in mind, T-bow hits so much higher than a 60. 80? Nah, you're cap. Maybe, actually, you're right. No, yeah, you're right. I did it the wrong way. 60 divided by 30. Fuck, wait, I did it wrong. 60 times 0.3. Yeah, chat, I think it's 18. So it's 18. Every 5th range attack heals 5 HP on a 2-tick T-bow, like Jesus. Yeah, bro. I wanted to go melee too, but god damn, seeing the never miss with range, and this first one is like, range is too OP. But melee's always so fun though. Like, I can't hate on melee because melee in general, no matter what you do, it's fun and enjoyable. Literally, how I did it in my head. 10% of 60 is 6. I should have done that. I tried to make it difficult. Bro, solo, Jaffa, I was like, okay, what's 25% of 60? And I was like, wait, what's 20% of 60? And I was like, wait, what's 10% of 30? I don't know why my mind stopped working. I have a question about mage relics. Yeah, go for it. You're the greatest is going tier 6 range, so he might be able to answer you better than I can. But ask the question. Let's see. Also, Dodgy Deals looks fire. For me personally, if I want to edit videos, this will give me a lot of money, a lot of like extra items, and some decent points. Like, I'd probably get this to 99 on the first day or the first 2 days. So I think I'll definitely go, like, the one thing I'll definitely do is dodgy deals. Because this Sage Grieve, agility XP, but you don't, there's no point in doing Marks of Grace with 10k if you're going to get passive agility. Like, why do that and Mark of Grace, if that makes sense? Unless it's like, do 100 laps of this for points. Then this is a bit useful, but then it's a very niche kind of thing, if that makes sense. You'll get money off it, but it's still very niche. This isn't too bad, the Friendly Forager, but it doesn't shout at me too much. But this Thieving one looks really good, especially because I want to edit. So it's a good AFK thing if I don't want AFK combats. Do you guys think tier 1 Mage Relic max hit threshold? Let me open this for you. Do you guys think tier 1 Mage Relic max hit threshold increases with the Mage tier 2 and tier 6 relics? Because those both increase max hit. If it doesn't increase the threshold to trigger, it will do a lot more damage. I never thought about this with the max hit KO. No, I was saying that earlier, so like, let me wait for you elaborate. So you said tier 1, 50%, Mage tier 2. Yeah, essentially what the Greater said, to be honest. But I would imagine it affects the tier 6 relic part. So that means if you do wait, so let's say an NPC is like lowish HP, but you've done the calcs, and if you wait X amount of ticks for the plus 40% plus this, I'm pretty sure there's another, no, there isn't here, never mind. So those two would stack together for this. So if you get anything to 200 HP, you could one shot, but that also means any like lower, bro, Slayer would be so fire. You'll literally one shot everything if you have a Shadow. Shadow full mage with a Slayer helm, bro, you're one-shotting everything. I just realized. And you have 95% chance to save weapon charges, ammunition, and runes used for spells. I'm assuming that also relates to like charges. So they would be so fucking quick. Even without Shadow, you can one-shot a lot. Yeah, exactly, bro. Especially if this works. Successful mage hit. If your target has less hit points than your max hit, you have the max by 40%. I guess no. If you're doing Slayer, you'd have to wait too long for this. I think you'd rather just hit twice if you get to tier 6 anyway. You'd rather hit twice than wait for this 40%. The tier 2 I like and don't like at the same time. It's like it's a love-hate relationship with the tier 2 mage. Increased by 5% per tick in between your attacks. So in the beginning it's good, but then after you only get like a 10% boost. Unless you purposely like delay your hits or have to run. You rush tier 6 immediately off the bat. Yeah. In general, I wait to do Slayer anyways until I get Slayer passives. More points being on. The thing is as well, you have to bear in mind, to get these unlocked, you have to do these. Defeat a giant. Bro, you can do that literally 5 minutes into the game. 10 monsters with a combat level of 100 plus, like maybe an hour into the game. Potential. Scurry, or an hour, 2 hours, depending on what you're trying to do. If you're just going for like tasks, then obviously it'll take longer. Scurrius by yourself. I think Scurrius has an instance, and it's not a hugely annoying boss, but you need some sort of stats, or it just take a long time, but it's still doable. Monster with a Slayer level requirement of 55 plus, that's fairly quick to do, especially if you have XP multipliers. Jad, depending on your stats, could take a bit of time. But I don't think that's too bad either. But the thing is, you don't have to do it in this order. So like, you can reach a combat level of 100 randomly at some point, and that's instantly, bro, that's instantly like 4 or 5, just off the bat. Within like the first day, you'll get, I feel like within the first day, people will get to tier 6, within 24 hours, if they choose to do this. Which I think it's worth rushing this, but at the same time, obviously the tasks and stuff are really useful too. Like, bro, a giant, really? Like, you feel me? This is interesting though. I like the amount of effort they put into this leagues in comparison to the other leagues, in my personal opinion. I didn't really play the other leagues, but I looked into them a little bit. It never really made me want to play, but this is making me want to play a bit more. Like, I like the amount of effort they put into this than the previous leagues. I prefer not to for you, to be honest. Eli, you have no choice, brother. Just keep bringing them out. Never mind. You know, astaghfirullah. Ya Allah, astaghfirullah. Fuck. Almost got baited. I need an adult. Like, watching people run soul for the first time, that was great. Yeah, bro, it's gonna be fire. I hope the echo bosses are harder than people getting tier 10 first week. It should be, to be honest, but people will definitely get, bro, within like the first, I'm telling you, the first few days, depending on what people pick, they could get tier 9, tier 10 within the first few days. I'm telling you right now, like the sweats. And the sweats that have loads of time on their hands, or like some of the streamers, that will 100% get like really high tiers really fast. Depending on what bosses you do, because obviously if people go for the soul, apparently it's Grandmaster. I'd assume in that case you need decent gear at least, or like some sort of good items. But again, you could probably push it with some of these relics. Relics? Would I call them relics? Combat masteries, I guess. But it depends on how bad or good it really is, which we just don't know. But if anyone has a problem thinking how they're going to get early prayer XP, Scurrius Pine gets drop rate increased, can turn those in for 3.5k XP directly, which then gets multiplied by whatever your XP multiplier is. Fucking hell, bro. I didn't realize that. You're the greatest. You're getting Grimoire, right? If I remember correctly. Let me see. Oh, you doubt you'll be going Grimoire or Overgrown. You won't unlock. You need to manually unlock some of your prayers then, right? Unless you only use the like these ones, the ultimate strength and stuff. Sean rate players and no comms, because he's really bold. My favorite leagues was 3. I was weird though. Why was that your third favorite? Or like, sorry, your favorite? Rangers will get to tier 9 or tier 10 day 3 definitely. Never miss. They're the combat triangle. Yeah, bro, 100%. Rangers always been OP. Like, I feel like they should have made melee better. Like, range has always been OP. The fact that they kept having to nerf the blowpipe, like everything range related, but they never really had to nerf much melee. But I know there's a lot of melee out there, a lot of melee choices out there. I don't know, I feel like melee could be a bit stronger. But it's still good, don't get me wrong, but I feel like it could be a bit stronger. That being said, like 20% with a scythe, because they're thinking endgame too. It's difficult. I'm skipping Grimoire. You'll need overheads for Scurrius though, unless you brute force it with bankers. Can you do stuff as a group? Like, for example, Scurrius as a group. Like I was saying, the trade-off for Eagle Eye and Rigger isn't worth, in my opinion, the 1.4 second difference. Third, you had to unlock everything with points, including skill. Oh, wait, 1 sec. You had to unlock everything with points, including skills. Task gave points. Oh, I remember that, Nucking. Yeah. It was a weird fucking time. I played that for a bit. I remember I unlocked fishing, and I was just going to sit there and fish the whole time. But then I fucked up my relic choices, and I was like, wow, this is fucked. What do I do now? And then I was thinking so much, I just logged off, and I was like, yeah, I don't care anymore. I just stopped completely. Oh yeah, no, I didn't get the relics, because I was seeing everyone like fishing, and they were just AFKing, getting relics. And I was like, I haven't got anything. And same thing, I AFK'd, then just logged out. I remember that though, Nuckin. I remember playing that. I only played it for like a day, I think though. He maxed an 8 off prey with mage. As long as you don't let him melee you, you can definitely kill him before he can kill you if you rush your first 6 combat masteries first. Not a bad shout, to be fair. And I guess you just keep 2-stepping back. Or DD, I guess. It's very good to know, thank you. Doc, bro, come on, we're here. We're out here. Guys, alright, I think I have a rough idea of what I want to do then. I will have another conversation. I think like, as more... Because we've got like, what? How many more days? When is this coming out? Wednesday, November 27th. So they'll probably be releasing more every day, right? This was what? 21st? It's 23rd now. Maybe not, actually. Because now I think they're just going to wait the week. They might release something else. We'll see. Every day 2... Oh, every day 2 p.m. Okay. But this was the last one, 21st, no? Jaffa, you remember this song? Last one, 25th. Okay, so we'll do this again on 25th. And I think on the 25th, I'll finalize my choices. Or like what I'm thinking. I think, look at the graphics at the top. Oh, yeah, let me see, actually. Yeah, 23rd, 24th, and 25th. So there was meant to be one out today. I don't see the XP relic passives though. Unless they just haven't added it here. Oh no, it's this, sorry. Relic passives. Oh, I didn't even fucking see this. Yeah, because they add the most recent one here, right? Okay. Headline changes to relic passives. 5 times drop rate multiplier now unlocks alongside your tier 4 relic down from tier 8. Ooh. So the relic melee passive, the relic combat passives give these. This multiplier applies to Twisted Ancestral Color Kits, Holy Ornament Kits, Sanguine Ornament Kits, and Awakened Orbs. Unlocking your tier 3 relic will grant double combat XP, including prayer and hit points. Your tier 3 relic, on top of the global XP multipliers, plus the bigger and badder Slayer unlock, 5 times Slayer points. Hold on. So we could even just leave the Slayer requirement here. You go defeat a giant, defeat Scurrius, and then combat level of 100 plus instead of Slayer. I mean, either of these two, to be honest. I think the 10 monsters with a combat level 100 plus would be worth. Get all of those 3. You insta unlock bigger and badder, 5 times Slayer points, and a 150 superior spawn rate. And double combat XP on top of the global loot multipliers. To task stay spot? Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm thinking. Actually, kind of fire. And if you go range, that's even easier. Minigame enjoyers will want to blast the tier 4 to unlock 5 times the minigame reward rate. So that also includes pest control. People go pest control. Soul Wars as well. I think everyone was doing Soul Wars, right? Back in the day for their prayer. This time around, this rate increase is also applied to Marks of Grace. Wait. Hallowed Marks, Brimhaven Vouchers, and Stardust. I still think the agility is not worth. Even with this, like, you'll make so much more money, but that's just early game. Afterwards, you won't really want to do agility once you're at 99. So that's kind of useless after. It's only good for money in the beginning, but then you still have to do agility. They have confirmed that they've nerfed Soul Wars and Pest Control, so don't be going that route for your XP. Okay, fair. I remember last time they were like hella abusing that to the point they had to add like a point cap per day or some shit. Big stepper, yeah. I'm heading to bed. GG's, Mr. Sam. Bold72, thank you for coming through, bro. Like, I appreciate you chilling here the entire time, man. I appreciate that, thank you. Right off the bat, at tier 1, you enjoy farming cycles that are 5 times faster than the main game. And every clue scroll you receive, including geodes, clues in the bottle, and clue nest, will be dropped as a stackable clue box. Wait, so this is actually really good. It'll be worth looking into what clues give. Because this could be really useful. For example, like, if you find a way to AFK clues, I don't think you can thieve clues, unfortunately. But using your first relic, like for example with the fishing one, the woodcutting one, anything, you can instantly stack hella clues and then get, like, for example, blessed, manacles. Range is not really too useful. Holy sandals. If we're thinking hard clues, what, like third age bow would be useful. Otherwise MSB, stuff like that. Rune crossbow. There's a lot from clues actually. Like this is quite OP. If you right off the bat at tier 1, and if you also click the clue teleporter, this could be really useful.